Thanks for joining me today. We're going to do some work on the neck and upper back, kind of loosen up that whole upper body. All right, so scooch to the edge of the chair. Let's get moving. Roll the shoulders back. Really push them back as far as they'll go. Turn the palms up. Really push them back. Great big circle, big as you can make. Reach for the ceiling. Take the palms together. Great big giant inhale. You've created all this space in your chest. Open the heart, open the lungs. Push the palms down. Turn them over. Push the palms down. There we go. One more time. Scoop it up. Palms up. Shoulders back. Great big giant circle up around the back. Inhaling. Reach it up. And turn it down. Always excited to get that opened up first thing. All right, reach it up. Palms up halfway this time. Bring it in. Bring the fingers together, palms together, and open it out wide. Take the arms back. A lot of the neck muscles are in the upper back, so shoulder work is neck work. Take the chin to the chest. Reach it up. We're building a little cat-cow. Look up at the ceiling. Take the chin up. Push the palms back. And then bring the hands together. Tuck the chin around the back. And then open it up. One more time. Take it out. Great big inhale. And then as you go back, huge, huge exhale. Get all that stale air off the bottom of your lungs. And then inhale again. Chin to the ceiling. Last one. Reach it up. And then bring it down. Let it go. All right, take your favorite arm. We're going to sweep it up. Take it over to the side. Stretching the side body. Finding that perfect space that works for you. Take that shoulder and that wrist and elbow and move it back. Roll it back. There's a tendency to want to lean forward. Lean back. Even if there's not as much of a twist or as a bend. You want the back straight. We're reaching for the ceiling. Reaching it over. Find your side bend. And then bring it down. Turn it over. Other arm, palm to the ceiling. Reach all the way up. Thumbs pointing behind you. Shoulder goes back. Roll it down. Keep it active. Every muscle is nice and tight. Feel the fingers spread out. Reach it out to the other side. Bring it down. Take it back. All right. One more time on each side. Reaching out. Scooch it over. Take that side bend. Take it over. Reach for as far as it'll go. Roll the shoulder back. And bring it down. This time we're going to do something a little trickier. Take it up. Reach that one for the ceiling. We're going to start on this non-dominant side, most likely. So we're on the left. Reach for the ceiling. Bend the elbow and bring it back to the shoulder, or to the back of the head. And now roll that shoulder back. You're going to feel a stretch right here. Comes across the pecs, right across the side body. You're almost pushing forward with the palm and back with the elbow. So you're feeling this great big stretch right through the arm. Careful if you've got any rotator cuff issues, but we're going to just let that stretch right out. And then take it down. Let it sweep down. Reach for the ceiling on the second side. Same thing. Bring it up. Take it to the back of the head. Roll the shoulder forward so you can really feel it. And then pull it back. Hand is on the back of the head, shoulders going back. We're getting a good stretch right there. Take the elbow back, the shoulder back. Take it all the way back. And then let it go. Bring it down. Inhale, scoop the other side up. We're doing the same thing, palms up. Oh, but this time we're going to bend the elbow towards the ceiling. Maybe the hand slips down, just sneaks down just a little bit further. Elbows up again, roll it back. Sitting up nice and tall, super tall. Elbow goes to the ceiling. You should feel a stretch a little bit more on the side here now. As it comes up in the arm, it's not as much in the chest. But bring that hand down as far down the back as it'll go. And then just let it stretch. And we'll get to the neck here in a sec. And then let that one go down. Take it down. Sweep it up. Reach for the other side. All the way up to the ceiling, bend the elbow, boom. Hand goes to the back of the neck. It's reaching behind, good stretch again. I want to feel the stretch right down the side body. Each time we're doing it just a little bit deeper. Elbows to the ceiling, we're sitting up super tall. that arm go. I want to keep the circulation, so give it a little jiggle. Sweep it up, opposite side. This is the last one on this side. And reach for the ceiling. Bend the elbow, and then take it to the side. Little side bend in this. Maybe it's not comfortable here. Maybe the arm is straight and we're back in that side bend. Different variations, same benefits. We're just adding a little extra, but make sure you're rolling back as if your back is against the wall. Providing that very big stretch. A lot of work going on in the arm, getting the upper arm all stretched, and then we'll lower that one down. And reach this foot up. Bend the elbow to the ceiling and find your side bend. Roll the shoulder back. Take a couple breaths here, elbow to the ceiling. We're going to come out of this into a twist and watch this tricky move. Take that arm from the right all the way over to the left. Take the left arm behind you. Sit up super tall. Turn and look behind you, and then take your eyes back a little further, as if you could see all the way behind that other shoulder. Really make a nice push. Stretch that mid back out. Get the neck warmed up just a little bit. Alright, then let go. And bring that left arm out from the back, around to the front. Again, sitting up tall, looking back. Take it behind. Find the eyes. Take them with you. Look all the way back. And come back, center. Perfect. Just roll it out just a little bit. All right, got that all warmed up. Roll the shoulders out a little bit. Okay, we're going to do one more. We're going to take that up. Chin to the chest, hands to the back of the head. This time, just kind of let it hang, but find the occipital ridge. We're looking for that bony area right in the back of the neck, where the head hits the chin, the spine hits the skull. And if you can find it, you can put your fingers right on either side of the bone and just kind of walk it down, or you can just let it hang and use tension. You choose. But chin to the chest, back is still tall. Chin is being held to the chest. A little stretch for the back of the neck. Slowly let it go. Take the chin towards the ceiling. Let the hands slide down. They're going to come right from that spot, the back of the neck, right along the jawline. And just stretch right across, right under the chin. And then we're going to go back and do it again, coming down just a little bit lower. From the occipital ridge all the way around to the front. You'll feel the little bones and muscles moving. There's a little floating bone in there called the hyoid. Literally just floats in there. It has a spot, but it's just kind of wandering about. And rolling it back. Each time you come down nice and slow. And then come back just a little bit lower each time. And this actually helps with swallowing. This helps with voice control. And it loosens up the neck muscles, which are pulling your head forward and messing up your balance. Or can. So one last time, we're coming down. And come right down over the shoulders and find the collarbone and slide down the collarbone, pushing down as you go. I'm going to do it one more time. Come right down across the shoulder blades, or the tops of the shoulders, and come down those collarbone till you find the little edge, this little notch there in the collarbone. Kind of roll the shoulders a little bit forward. You'll be able to slide those fingers right into the collarbone. You just kind of hold on there a second and give them a minute. We're going to give them a couple breaths just to unwind. And take the chin down and slowly start taking the chin to the ceiling. And you'll start to feel the muscles kind of pushing your fingers off. And find the point where it's kind of a balance, where it's pushing it off and pulling it up at the same time. You don't want to be jamming anything. It's nice and gentle. You just need to remind the muscles to relax. So we're pulling up and just feeling that stretch in the front of the neck. down. Do it again. And then pull up. It'll naturally and normally slide out. And then bring it back down. And come on back, come all the way up to the top, right between the jawline and under the ear. You'll find a muscle. You're going to turn it off to the opposite side. So take your right ear, or the chin to your right shoulder, and you'll feel the left side muscle pull right out. And this is usually a pretty tendinous looking rope, and you'll feel it as we go. And just find that muscle. So you're locating the SCM. We're just looking over the shoulder, maybe a little bit down, you'll feel it pop out. And we're going to push going in one direction and pull going the other. So just kind of rocking that muscle, giving a little space. It's very tendinous, so it's not going to move too much. Again, we're just reminding it that it can move, that it needs loosening. And this muscle here has a lot to do with balance and a lot to do with the ear. Because if it gets tight, it's going to pull the head down, but it's also going to pull the eustachian tube in the ear down. And changing that changes the fluid balance in the ear. And you can cause ear infections and ear issues, balance issues. And you never think to check the muscle. So keeping this loose is a pretty good deal. Just pushing it, going back and forth. Taking it one direction and then back. Whoops, slid right off of it. Take it over and back. And then come all the way up to the top and just kind of rub your thumb right up the top of it. Push it right in. Go right in the same direction as the muscle. And pull it back. Then you have to go and do the other side. So reach it over, look over that opposite shoulder and down. Find that muscle, there it is. Push in one direction and then pull the other. Coming back and forth. Just rocking it side to side. And you're not doing much to it, just reminding it. It's one of those muscles you don't think about until your chin is on your chest and leaning forward. And so rocking back and forth, getting that muscle in, taking it over, and pushing it back up. A little cross fiber friction, and then we push it up, going in the same direction, and then pull again if it feels good. Just kind of loosening things up. It down. Rock it side to side and take it ear to ear just to kind of get a feel for what's going on now, because things move around as you loosen them up. So just kind of reassessing what your movement is. Roll the shoulders back again. We're going to take the ear to the right shoulder. Take it over as far as it'll go, just like we did in the twist. Now we've got a little more space out of that neck. See if it goes a little bit further. Neutral all the way back across. Just feeling into what's different. We're really getting a good stretch of these side muscles. We're going to come back to them in a minute. And one more time on each side. Take it over if you want a little bit more. You can kind of push down and away, take that ear down. And come back. Coming over to the other side, take it as far as it'll go, because you really want to get the side here. And then maybe the ear goes back and down. And you can find a muscle to stretch right here. Pushing away, lengthening that open shoulder area. And come back to center. One more with a little pin and stretch here. So come a little bit, just about to the center of the shoulder. Again, we're going to take the ear to the shoulder. We're going to start to feel that muscle come up. Just hang the hand here and just kind of hang it. Like it's just coming in over the muscle, mostly in the front. There's be two muscles right there, but you want to get the one that's mostly in the front. And drop the ear to the shoulder. What you're doing is pinning and stretching some different muscles that work all the way down the shoulder, that some of them bend all the way down here into the arm. And then come back up. You'll find a lot more mobility in the neck if you stay loose. Again, ear to shoulder. Find that muscle, push it down. Just kind of hang that arm there. A little bit of a pull down. Drop the chin over, or the ear over. And pull it down. Kind of slides. Pull it off. And come back up. Rock the head side to side. Looking left and right. And then take the chin to the chest. Looking down and then looking all the way up. And then down. This time go up and kind of make little circles with the chin. See what feels different. Notice how much looser it feels. Everything is moving nice and easy. A little bit of crunching and crackling. And then roll it opposite direction. Big circles with the chin. Moving it as far and wide as it'll go. And come back to center. And just wiggle it around. See what feels good. We let the shoulders go. The loosening up the shoulders in the beginning does a lot to loosen up the upper back muscles that want to also pull down and cause headaches. So there you go. Loosening up the upper body, loosening up the shoulders. Thanks for joining.